Today's topic is projectile motion. Now we read what is projectile. Projectile name given is to a body which is thrown with the initial velocity and then it move under the influence of gravity. And the path followed by the particle is known as trajectory and its motion is known as projectile motion. For projectile motion, we read the equation of motion in the plane. We know first equation of motion is v equals to u plus at. Now we divided this equation along x and y direction. This equation becomes along x direction vx equals to ux plus axt, and along y direction this equation become vy equals to uy plus ayt, and second equation is s equals to ut plus half at square. This equation becomes along x direction x equals to uxt plus half axt square, and along y direction this equation becomes y equals to uyt plus half ayt square, and third equation of motion is v square equals to u square plus 2as. This equation becomes along x direction vx square equals to ux square plus 2ax into x, and along y direction this equation becomes vy square equals to uy square plus 2ay into y. Now we use following equation. In projectile motion, there are two cases when body is thrown with angular projection. That means case first. We read the case first for angular projection. Let a particle is thrown with initial velocity u making theta angle with x direction as shown in figure. The component of the velocity along x and y direction of this particle is along x direction ux equals to u cos theta, and along y direction uy equals to u sin theta. Since the horizontal velocity of the particle remains constant, so acceleration along x direction, that means ax equals to 0, and ay, particle is thrown in upward direction, so we take ay equals to minus g. Now we derive the equation for equation of trajectory, time of flight, horizontal range, maximum height. First equation of trajectory. we know equation of motion, second equation of motion along x direction is x equals to uxt plus half axt square. Here ux equals to u cos theta, ax equals to 0. So this equation becomes x equals to u cos theta into t, and along y direction from second equation of motion y equals to uy t plus half ay t square. Here uy equals to u sin theta and ay equals to minus g. So this equation become y equals to u sin theta into t plus half half minus g into t square. That means y equals to u sin theta into t minus half gt square. Equation second. On using equation first, in this equation y equals to u sin theta into x upon u cos theta minus half g x upon u cos theta का whole square. That means y equals to x tan theta minus half g x square upon u square cos square theta. This equation is the equation of parabola. So path of the projectile, path of the particle is a parabola. Now we obtain the equation of time of flight. First we know about the time of flight. What is time of flight? The total time for which particles remains, that means particles cover the path, that means particles covers its trajectory, is known as time of flight. Now we obtain this equation by two parts. That means first part we take time of ascent and second this is maximum height, and this at the maximum height final velocity becomes 0. So from first equation of motion along y direction, Vy equals to Uy minus Gt. Here Vy at the maximum height is 0 and Uy is u sin theta minus Gt. So Gt equals to u sin theta and t equals to u sin theta upon g. So total time taken by the particle t is equals to 2 into t, that means 2 u sin theta upon g. This is the equation of time of flight.